Hi everyone. Oh, I'm super happy to be here. It's the first time all week that I've been able to get some free water. Are you having a good time? I don't believe you. Try again. Are you having a good time? That's better. Have you played some good games? No? I heard a no. Try again. Have you played some good games? Good. Have you heard some good music? That could have been a bit more enthusiastic. Maybe the music tonight is the best music that they've been saving up till last. Hi everyone, I'm Jordan Erica Webber. I write about video games for The Guardian in the UK. The reason that I'm here is because I've taken over this gig from William Pugh, who was supposed to do it and who did it last year. As some of you may know, William had a terrible accident recently, a few weeks ago, in fact. He was out running and he was hit by a car. Oh, he's still alive, by the way. This is him. Sorry. I think your clap was bigger than mine. That's fine. So William was hit by a car. He was out running. Someone drove into him and shattered one of his legs completely. So he's now got this big cage around it, and he's having to have it surgically rebroken so that he can grow it out to be the same length as his other leg, and so that he can walk again one day. But, you know, I got this gig, so I guess I'm kind of profiting from his pain in a way. Those of you worried about me sleeping with game developers, you're clearly not thinking big enough. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's fine. Seriously, though, William did a really great job last year. And I was actually really, really worried when I was asked to do this that I wouldn't be able to measure up to him. But I guess that'll be easier now that one of his legs is shorter than the other. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. The reason William couldn't host this is not because of his leg, in fact. It is because his game, Dr. Langaskov and some other words, The Terribly Cursed Emerald, was nominated for an award. It's one of 210 games that you can play here. It's in the exhibit, which are here. I think there's games from like 31 different countries here. The selection committee had 150 people from all over the world choosing them. But to tell you more about this, I think I should invite up Thorsten. You want to come and have us a word?
Thank you, Jordan. How are you? And how are you outside? Where's the camera? We have not, the place is not big enough for all of you. We'll probably have to change the location next year again. Let's see how many locations we can occupy for doing such an event like the Amaze Festival. It's growing, it's really growing, it's growing big. Everybody tells me, keep it small, keep it small, keep it small. More intimate, more family style. But I think it's growing naturally and it's good in this way. And you all find together, and I see the last 2 days that you all have a great time. And thanks to God, to the weather god, of course, that we have, or still have, or had and still have good weather. And otherwise it would be a completely disaster. So I went in complete risk. Because, I mean, it's, there is just a sun deck, right? And a small room where 250 people can fit in. Of course, we have the ambulatorium with 2 tracks and everything and workshops, but so many people showed up. I mean, we had here around 1,000 people, independent game developers, press people who are attending actually the Amaze Festival Berlin 2016. And this is really big. I think it's, since we are running Amaze, we started with 40 people, more or less. And it was in the HPC, it was a really cool thing. It was part of the Deutsche Games Tag. And now it's part of the International Games Week. And thank you to Michael Liebe, where is he? Over there. He's running this. And it's a great pleasure to be part of it and be one of the core events. And I know from Michael that he likes Amaze a lot. So, yeah, a big up to William. William Perk, it's great that you showed up. It's really, I woke up, I opened my Twitter, and then I saw a picture, and it was you. And there was something written that he arrived. And I was like, what? Yeah, or something like that. I can't remember, actually. But I was just like, what? He's here? Because the doctor said, no traveling, no traveling. And I was following all the tweets, but other people said, hey, I was traveling after whatever, a week after my surgery somewhere. I flew over the ocean and stuff like that. And I'm so happy that you're here. Really happy. Really happy to have you here. Yeah. And you, all of you, right? Again. It means really a lot to me. It means a lot to me. Like, as well, like Rami showed up just for one day to come to the festival, to support the festival. Like Julie Heidi who was one of the first also attending the festival with Marek Plichter. He introduced me to Julie, and now we have a great partnership with Unity, and it's fantastic. It's not because of that they are having a relationship, Julie and Joe Antis. It's really because I think no, it's really because I think Joe, and he's coming later to the party, he likes Amaze a lot. He loves it. I love you too. Oh yes, but this is something we talk about later. I want to welcome the jury. And it's great to have you all here. Naomi Clark, Claudia Maté, Sebastian Quack, Katharine Neil, and Llaura Dreamfeel, the winner of the Most Amazing Game Award last year. Yeah! I just have 5 minutes, but you know, I like talking, so... Okay, welcome to the 5th International Amaze Awards 2016. I don't want to start now talking about all these nominees because, I mean, they are speaking for themselves. I hope you had time to play all these games because they are really powerful, they're great creations. I really like their work, and it shows as well that Amaze can be a platform for such kind of games, and it's really cool that so many press people also attended. So I'm so glad and happy that you are here, press people, also when you're outside because you can't get in, because so no, I mean the 20 nominees are competing in 5 different categories. We have this lovely jury who's selecting for 4 awards, for the Most Amazing Game Award, for the What the Fuck Award, for the Human Machine Award, and for the Other Dimension Award. And then you choose the Audience Award winner. So I'm really looking forward to this because I don't know right now. So people asking why I'm doing all this. And it's an easy answer because I believe in you. And I believe in your quality of games, what you're creating. They are powerful, experimental in content and the use of the medium game. You really fill our medium with love, truth, and with comedy. You're a very good crowd. You're one of the best crowds ever I met in my life, really. And I was in a lot of scenes. I was in the techno scene, you know. I was really in the music scene in there. I was also in the film business somehow, but I really, really, really love you all. I mean, it's really something extremely extraordinary and so good. Because, I mean, this is the loveliest people I ever met. You're so amazing, really. Really, big up to you. And you are my inspiration, really. This is why I'm doing it. You are my inspiration. I learned from my mistakes. You are telling me what I'm doing wrong. I'm talking to you. I'm trying to really make this festival for you because I want to know your needs. I want to know exactly what you need, that you can make your business, that you can make your love, that you can do whatever, that you can, yeah, you can develop your games. And this is something what is very, very important for me. I want to be a good host. I want to be better every year. And I want to be at the end with this festival. And of course, all of the team members, so they also think the same. We want to be the most influential game festival in the world. And I follow you. And my team is following you as well. Thank you also to this amazing location. Haubentaucher, Daniel, where is he? Maybe he's here around. He was my person I have to talk to. And when we went here just a few days ago, and we wanted to prepare everything, it was totally shitty weather and it was completely chaos and disaster. We had problems with all these risers and everything. I don't know how many people we can fit in. But thank you to the team and all the technicians and the security members and everything to make the pool ready, to make everything outside ready. And the weather was helping us to really making an amazing, cool festival. Thank you. Thank you as well to the village people. Yeah, it was a tryout. So we were running this Amaze co-production market for the first time. And yeah, it was a big risk as well because I had no idea how to run something like that. And I think it was running very well. So people were not complaining so much, just that the tents were not good enough because the sun got in and then you couldn't see anymore the games you play. It's a little bit weird, so especially when you want to show the games, but this is something what you're going to do better next year, for sure. And hopefully we have a little bit more tents. No, it's really important to have something like that. I mean, it's a village now, maybe it's growing to a market for experimental, alternative and independent games. And yeah, I said already, thank you to the press for showing up, because it's important. Without you, we can't not complete our vision. We need you. We need you. You have to come and show up and talk to the developers and also listen to them and also help them. If they can't really talk about what they do, you should help them to ask the right questions, and then suddenly it's growing for you as well. Then you get stories, and then you have something to write, and this is something what is the vision of all of us, I think. So, big up to all the speakers, the great workshoppers and the exhibitors. It was such a great thing. Thank you for showing up, from coming from all over the world to Amaze and be here and participate. And also thank you to all the participants, who came here and brought their friends, and also the participants who are coming all the years. And it's such a great thing just to see as well how they develop. Because I mean, some people really just come here for the first time. Maybe in 2013 they came and maybe they had no game. Now they're coming up to me and showing me games, and I think, wow, now you understood something maybe better. Thanks as well to all the musicians, because we always had a good time on the parties, and it was just fantastic on the dance floor. You really kicked our asses, and it was really, really cool. Thanks. And tonight we're gonna have the final party, and everybody knows who is playing. So let's rock it. Let's rock it. And of course, I have to thank the sponsors and the partners. Maybe you can show the slide. Yes, Medienbord Berlin Brandenburg. Where's Ina? Here? Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's very important. It's always good to work with you. And to have a partner like the International Games Week is very, very important, because this umbrella makes everything to something very important. And it's good for communication, because it's a big thing. It's 1 week, a lot of events, and this is very important to work together and create something, to create a kind of an ecosystem what is also sustainable in the future. Thank you to Unity, the main sponsor. It's really amazing. Thank you to MailChimp, and all the other great partners we had this year at the festival. The British Council, Goethe Institute, yeah. And also, I mean, all the cooperation partner for the brain. Hopefully you played with the robot, did you? Yeah, did you like it? Yeah. And also the swimming pool action. This was these guys, 40 students. That was really cool, thank you. And also to Eventbrite, so I didn't have to pay so many for each of the tickets you buy. And yeah, to the media partners, just take a look, maybe. Yeah, applause for them. Last but not least, big applause to the amazing Amaze team. Without this team, it's really incredible. No sleep at all. Hard work. And I'm a very, very problematic boss, I guess. Because I forgot things. And, huh? Oh yeah, love you too. And thank you to the volunteers. We had this year 85 volunteers. This is insane. Yes, I think my speech is over. It was long enough. And now we start with the awards. Do you want to know who is winning this year? But first, I'd like to introduce you to Sarah and Andy from Unity. They want to send some words to you. Please come on stage.
Thank you, Torsten. I guess for us, we really want to thank you so much for bringing together this community of creatives into one place year after year. It's actually incredible to see the range of ideas that are on the exhibition floor. They're crazy, they're brilliant, they're funny. I mean, I was just talking to my boyfriend, like, we're going home, we're starting to do alternative controllers now. We're just dedicating, like, a month now to just do that, just for fun. Yeah, Amaze is super important for Unity, because for us, it's the way that we see all of your ideas kind of pushing the boundaries of what is a game, what are we doing, you know, it's more than a game, it's storytelling, it's affecting people emotionally, and it's making people laugh. Like, yeah, I think Andy has some games that really made him out. We played some games yesterday that really made us laugh, and it's about touching people. And yeah, so thank you so much, Torsten, for bringing us all together. And everyone here, if you see Torsten tonight, make sure to give him a big, big, big hug, because this is awesome. And I want everyone to give him a big applaud as well.
What would be super cool if everyone hugged him at exactly the same time in the pool. So at Unity, we try and build an engine that doesn't really have a particular goal in terms of what you create. So you can create things that have your phone getting thrown into a swimming pool, whereas those guys, half past yellow, they're in the swimming pool? Oh, they're not here yet. Oh, okay. Brilliant. So the first game I picked, they're not even here. That's oh, okay.
They can hear you.
Okay, cool. There's also a game where you feed a jellyfish using a peanut. No, they're outside as well. Okay, cool. They're off to a good start. There's also a game where I've always wanted to say this in a work capacity. You control dicks using a dick. Where is that team? Oh, okay, they're all here. I'm putting that on my CV that I actually said that at work. That's pretty weird. There's only two industries you could do that, video games and another one.
But mine got a bit floppy after a while. Like, it was really hard to control.
She said it. No, yeah, I didn't. So yeah, there's also a swimming pool conference, which is pretty crazy. And I've been to many conferences. I've never seen all of those combinations in one place. There's like a fire truck as well. A very saucy fire truck? No. Yeah, so there's all sorts of awesome games. So yeah, thank you. We'll be around like the rest of the evening, so come hi, say hi, drinkers, fist bumpers, whatever else.
So one of the things also, you have to remember the team, the three guys that made this engine, they come from this community. This is where it all started. And now, like, they're seeing your visions through some of their work. And Joe is going to be here later tonight, and he's always super proud of seeing everything that's being done, and it's super inspiring. And we also want everyone to hug. You should all stand up and hug each other and keep on with having this, or fist bump each other, whatever. Like, keep on sharing the love that you've been sharing for these past 4 days. We're all here. We love each other. We love you, Torsten.
Thank you.
Hi. It's time for me to introduce the jury. I know Thorsten already did it, but he wasn't supposed to, so I'm going to do it again. I don't know if we get names up, but I memorized them 5 minutes ago anyway. This is Llaura, Naomi, Claudia, Katharine, and Sebastian. Do you want to come up? So we have 1 microphone and 5 jury members. We have 2 microphones and 5 jury members. I might ask some yes/no questions first, so you can just nod or shake your head. Did you know each other before you started this process?
No.
No? I'm glad you all shook your head, because it would have been weird if some of you nodded. Okay, cool. Did you have a good time? Was it fun?
Yes.
Okay, good. For those who don't know what the process is like, do you want to explain it a little bit, Llaura?
Yes, sure. It was actually a lot more intense and involved than I expected. And I told Lorenzo this when we were finished, and he said, yeah, if anyone knew, they wouldn't be judges. But no, it was a really great experience. Like, as we were saying, like, this was both, like, us all getting to know each other, but then also we spent, like, a long time playing through all the games, before the event opened, and then even that evening and the next day, and, like, we had like maybe 3 power lunches where we went over the list over and over again. Like, it was really difficult, and like it was pretty involved.
Yeah, I've been part of quite a few juries for games, and I think this was one of the most difficult processes, just because of the high number of excellent quality entries. And we had to consider, I think we considered pretty much every game in the entire pool for one award or another. Does that sound right? Yeah, for every category.
That's 210 games. Something else I memorized 5 minutes ago. Claudia, how did you find it?
I find it amazing, and I really enjoy playing games. And it has been a really hard decision to find the winners.
Katharine, what was the most difficult part? This question.
Could I say the power lunches?
Difficult lunches.
Because no. I mean, like, there's quite. We ate quite regularly. And I'm not. There was only a few hours between lunch and dinner on one of the days.
So you had to go back to the same place.
Yeah, and can I say, it is difficult. I live in France, so it's not easy to go to a French restaurant for several meals in a row when you're visiting Berlin, because
look, at least this doesn't take place in the UK.
It's Spud Benzer. It's a very nice place. They're very nice French people serving very nice French food. Pretty much the same food I have most days of the year.
It could be worse.
But in all seriousness, I reckon it's difficult to. I mean, we have chosen winners, but there were lots of arguments, and it was very difficult. Sometimes it wasn't very clear who these winners were. So even during mid-sentence, sometimes we would change our minds. So
you have made your minds up now, though, right?
Yes. It took a lot of lunches and dinners.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for people who want to judge next year, maybe want to be considered, it's really difficult, but you do get lots of free food.
It was really nice. It was super, super nice. Again, like, as we said, to hang out and talk to each other and have these kind of discussions, and really to go in depth on these games, and to see what are the qualities that we liked and hadn't considered. And sometimes someone would point out an angle that we hadn't thought of before, and suddenly that completely changed how this was in contention and everything, which was super interesting.
I was just thinking we should probably let a man speak. Sebastian, where did you get your jacket?
Oh, Istanbul. Istanbul. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, could you do a twirl? Could you do a twirl?
A twirl? How do you twirl?
Yeah? Good, yeah.
You just made a man twirl on stage. Thank you.
Yep, that's my thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of firsts here.
I've got to think of an actual question to ask you.
Yeah.
What was the most fun award to judge, to work out the winning game for?
Well, I guess it was the WTF award. You'll see.
We'll hear more about that later. Thank you very much, judges. You probably want to give me that microphone back. Cool. Go and sit down. There you go. Okay, the awards are coming up. You'll find out very, very soon. At this point on my schedule, it says stall. And in brackets, tell a story if you can. But I thought it might be better, actually, if we got William up to say a few words. William, did you want to do that? Yeah? We need to move the... Yeah? Okay. It's a good thing this mic isn't on the stand. Here you go. Are you ready?
1 sec.
Keep clapping, keep clapping. Okay.
Thank you, Jordan, for all of the horrible, horrible jokes about my poor misfortune, ensuring that I will be asked back again next year to take back what's mine. I should be doing this. Right. Okay. So, to be quite honest, I wasn't expecting to be asked up to do a part. How long do I have? Is it like, give me a minute counter, and we'll figure this out. Some minutes. All right. Okay. Well. Okay. So in the spirit of recycling content that I might have planned to do if I had been asked to do this, but since I can condense it all down. But I usually, if any of you know me, I'm usually quite funny. I'm quite upbeat. I'm quite silly. Manic and insane. But I actually wrote a tiny bit of a serious thing that I hope it'd be okay if I can bother you with. Okay. So about I'm shaking. I'm nervous. Okay. About 2 weeks ago, I got hit by a car while I was out running, and despite being in a lot of pain and it being quite a scary experience, the first thing that came to mind, and the first thing that I was told was that it was a really, really bad hit. So one, like my leg, like I could have very easily lost my leg, and also I might not be able to walk again, and also, yeah, I could have really easily died. And the weirdest thing that came across my mind was that I was going to have to miss a maze. It's for real. That was like the first thing that I thought. And I thought, oh man, I planned so much. There's so many things that you can do here that no other sane conference or festival would allow you to do. So like me and Dominic Johan over there, my very, very, very good friend who's amazing. We had planned to do a talk called. The Return of Jafar, to The Return of Jafar. Has anyone seen Aladdin 2, The Return of Jafar? Yeah, cool. Right, so what we did, the plan of the talk was that we were going to do a very serious talk, and about halfway through we would segue somehow into the description of Aladdin 2, Return of Jafar, the Wikipedia description. But that's what we had planned to do, and I'm thankful that you were prepared to let us do that, Torsten. But anyway, so I was in the ambulance, and they were telling me all this terrifying stuff that I might lose my leg, I might that I was going to have to be in hospital for a long while, and I wasn't going to be able to walk, and I'd have to do all this painful physiotherapy and all of that, and then I had to call my mum and explain that I was where I was, and then the next person that I called was Dom, and I was like it's bad, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do much of the work stuff that I was going to be able to do, and You know, a clan of bandits led by the incompetent Abismal return to their hideout only to have the brunt of their loot stolen by Aladdin and Abu. Aladdin distributes the treasure amongst the poor of Agrabah, with the exception of a jewel flower, which Aladdin gives to Jasmine. Meanwhile, in the desert, Iago manages to dig himself and Jafar's genie lamp out of the sand where they were exiled by the genie. Jafar orders Iago to release him, but Iago rebels against Jafar and throws his lamp into a nearby well. While Abismal is washing himself at a well, he sees Jafar's lamp, and when he runs to rub it, Jafar appears as an abominable genie. And Iago decides to side with Aladdin's friends by releasing the genie to save Aladdin. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Jordan, that has fucking killed a load of time for you. Fuck you! Fuck you! Yeah, fuck you! Yeah, that's it. I don't have to fucking be responsible! There's no plan! This was all sorted out 2 minutes before... Oh.
The thing that most annoyed William about coming to Amaze was that I saw him before he saw me. Because he came to steal my thunder, and I think he's managed that quite successfully. But now it's time for the actual awards, and we're going to start, I think, with the Audience Award, which is the one that you guys all chose. Announcing that, I think, is Katharine. Am I right? Good. Perfect. This is going really well so far. Do you want to come up? Are you not? Is there a thing? Should I stand over here? That was really great. Should we keep going? Should we get William up again? No? Are you done? Is that it? Okay, cool. Good, good. Okay. Cool. I think you can come up now. Katharine, everybody! I'm so sorry.
Apology accepted. On behalf of the jury, I'd first like to thank Matthias Löw, who is the award coordinator for Amaze this year, who did a wonderful job organising and coordinating these beautiful awards here. They're made of plastic or something. Good choice. Silicon, more classy, yep. And he also helped us, you know, with all the power lunches, and he did all the award organising. So we're very grateful to him, and I think he deserves some applause. I do have one bone to pick with him, though, because when we were invited to be on the jury, we had no warning that we were to also not only help decide the awards, but present the awards. Unlike William here, I'm not a trained... Oh yeah, I can hardly see you with your giant chair there. You're so hard, you're so... you know, like a hidden, yeah, I mean, you're hard to miss, you have to admit. So unlike William here, I'm not a trained actor, professional thespian type person, but thankfully, Matthias here has written us a script, and you can see the script here. So I'm going to do my best. I'm not a, you know, I've never given an award before. So I frankly haven't even received an award before, let's be honest. Maybe next year. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride, I think the expression is that we have in English. So I'm going to do my best. So here we go. Katharine hands over award. A winner says, thank you. That's the bit that comes after. Okay. I'm Katharine, and I have the honour to present the winner of your hearts. Little Tail, excited to unravel the mystery. Very difficult personal. Lucky the audience had to choose. Did I do okay? Because I want to do justice to your script because it's so masterful. Thank you, Matthias. So, okay, so this is the award that you can't blame us for. So if you don't like the winner, you know, tough shit. So there are five games that you really liked, and only one of them got the award. But based on your votes, these are kind of the finalists for the audience award. Codex Bash. Dio, is that pronounced correctly? Dio? Dio. A Normal Lost Phone. By our friend, Go France! And Genital Jousting. Dr. Langeskov, the Tiger and Other Stuff. And now I have the extra surprising winner of this award that will shock everyone because it's so unexpected based on the vote. Yeah, anyway. So, congratulations to our South African friends, Evan Greenwood and Martin Cavale, for the incredibly dirty game, Genital Jousting. Where are you? Come and accept your award. And now, speech.
Unfortunately, Martin couldn't be here, but he definitely appreciates this, and he's looking at you all now, I think. I just wanted to say thanks to Thorsten and Amaze. This game literally wouldn't exist without this festival. It inspired us, and it gave us the opportunity to start it, and yeah. And sorry, Mom and Dad. Yeah, is that cool? Yeah. Thank you.
Can someone else please have this one?
You haven't been reading your script. I think you're supposed to go off. There's a video. The next judge is supposed to come on. I was told I would get to sit down for half an hour and not do anything. Video? That's not a video.
Please forgive him. You're probably wondering what on earth is going on right now.
Security alert. A Class 6 ESPA detainee has breached containment. All personnel must evacuate the facility immediately.
Adjust your hyperdrive. We need to turn it way down. You're going way too fast through the wormhole. Okay, the oxygen's good. All right.
I put my piece of paper down. Which juror is giving out this award? Is it Claudia? Here you go.
Hi, thanks so much, Thorsten, for inviting me to be a jury. It's the first time doing it, and I really enjoy it. I played all the games, and they are great, and I really enjoy deciding which one are the winners. It was really hard. And nobody wrote any script for me, so I'm just going to say that's my favorite category because playing the VR games, they are giving us the opportunity to get out of this world for a seconds or minutes or whatever. And the winner is Daniel Ernst for diorama number 3, The Marchland.
Wow, thank you. I probably should have prepared something. I probably start thanking people now. I would like to thank my interns, Stan and Bart. I would like to thank Katinka, who supported me. I would like to thank Thorsten, of course. Like 3 years ago, I started making these dioramas. And, you know, they were kind of weird because, you know, you just had to be somewhere else, which you know, doesn't sell well, I can tell you that. And Thorsten, quite immediately believed in it. And I showed my dioramas for the first time at a maze like 3 years ago. And every year I show a new one. And, you know, this is also the first time I won an award for my diorama. So I guess a maze is the first time for everything. Yes, and thanks to all the lovely jury, of course. Thank you, and have a nice party this evening. All right.
I got my paper this time. Next up, Sebastian is going to give out an award.
Nobody on deck. 9:45.
Right. Here you go, Sebastian. Thank you for being the butt of my joke earlier.
Sure, no problem. So, human-human machine, this is actually a really personal category for me. So the Amaze team explained this is, local multiplayer, and I love local multiplayer games, but I actually really, really like the name human-human machine, because I think it kind of represents the world that we live in right now. I mean, there's just humans, and there's machines. And I really appreciate when game designers try to tackle this complicated relationship that's getting complicated and more complicated every day. And sometimes there's a game that really, really gives me hope that this is actually a relationship that can work out. And so I'm very happy to present the award for human-human machine to Steel Crate Games with Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Oops. Okay. Unfortunately, the team is not there. But I heard that we have a video, and I can sort of hand the award over to the video, which I will try to do now. I hope this works.
Hey everybody, we're the dev team. Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes.
I'm Alan.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Ben.
We're super bummed that we can't be there with you tonight, but we're incredibly honored to get this award.
Yeah, we're big fans of both humans and machines, so this is awesome for us. Danke.
Okay. All right. So I will leave this here. And hand over to you.
Thank you. Next up, we have the WTF Award. Here are the nominees.
Okay, now we need to attack them with a tiger. It's a heist game. The player's playing a big heist. I don't want to spoil it for you, but the tiger's very important. It's in the title.
Penetration. Penetration. Penetration.
Okay, and to present this award, it's Naomi.
Thank you. So the WTF award was maybe among the most difficult to judge. You may not even be clear on what it stands for. The jury certainly was not. My interpretation is that this is the strange or innovative or out-of-the-box award for the evening, that we're looking for games and experiences that force us to rethink what games are, or that surprise us in unexpected, startling ways. Yeah, but we couldn't quite decide what WTF stood for in ways that might guide us towards a final winner out of this excellent range of nominees. But as the person presenting the award, I've decided that WTF in fact stands for wanton tentacle fisting. And so that will be the basis for the award. Wait, oh, I'm sorry, Claudia, what's...
I think it wasn't that funny. What do you think?
Is it really? Oh, I see. I thought it was a comment on the. So you mean that's what WTF means? Well, wasn't that funny? Well, I can take a joke, and as someone who can take a joke, along the similar lines, I think it's much too, the tentacle fisting Japanese porn thing angle is a bit too complicated. I think it's quite simple. It's ways to fuck. It's ways to fuck. I think everyone would vote for that if there was a vote. The popular.
So I think the only man in the jury should bring forth the first serious suggestion now, and I propose the Weirder Than Fiction Award. What do you think?
Stop. Okay. All I want. Where's the French toast?
Okay, let's get this back under control. Yeah, so now that we have some calm music to sort of help us get a little meditative about what this should be and think about the range of nominees again, it's pretty clear to me that WTF should really stand for William's Tragic Fibula. Yeah.
What about Wednesday, Thursday, Friday?
I mean, these are very sensible choices. Your ones, not hers. The fibula thing, was it what? William's?
William's Tragic Fibula. Yeah.
I think the real tragedy is that William has something to do with my suggestion, which is, well, no, I'm convinced that this is what it means. Weakly tugged flesh tubes, and that's William's problem. It's weakly tugged flesh tubes.
So I think you should get the award for Will Take Forever.
I still want the French toast.
Anyways, where is the fridge?
How about, let's see, have we exhausted them yet? No, not yet. Okay, well, how about waffles, truffles, falafels? Clearly audience favorite. Anybody else have one?
Walk, tumble, fall.
Okay.
I know what I'm doing. I'm wheeling towards France. Some French toast. Bye.
I think there's a little bit of bias towards some of the games, but how about, okay, last proposal, whispering true feelings. Oh, we got the aw word. Okay, we'll go with that one then. And so the winner of the WTF award is Florian Veltman for Leave Oma.
Thank you. Thanks. I mean, I really didn't I mean, I was already happy to just be here and to see you guys, and just, I mean, it's really it's an honor to be here, and this festival is really important, I think. And I'm really not good with microphones, but I'm... Oh, I can whisper. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, I guess I have to thank, at least, well, I have to thank my lover, who's right there, and also my... I also have to thank my grandmother, obviously, for, well, helping me become who I am today, and other people who've helped me to, well, get this game over here in Berlin and just be here. That's really cool. And so, yeah, thank you. I'm really, I don't have anything to say, so thank you very much.
Okay. That was pretty cool. All I had on my schedule was the judges do something, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. So that was pretty good. As you can see, we only have one... As you can see, we only have one award left. It's for the most amazing game, and I know you're all incredibly excited to find out who won last year. But before we do that, we're going to make you listen to some more music. I mean, we're going to allow you to listen to some more excellent music. I think some people are going to come by and wheel something back on. Is that right? Good. I'll stand here while that happens, shall I? Okay. I can sit down? Awesome. Where do I put this? Is it on? Cool. I have a lot of questions.
I think okay.
How long have you been making music like this?
I think it's almost 10 years ago I started
10 years.
to build my own instruments, yeah.
To build your own instruments. Oh, okay, because I was going to ask, I haven't seen one of these before, but for all I know, it could be an instrument that you get everywhere in Berlin. What's it called?
I don't know, I call it my E-flamingo.
Your E-flamingo. It doesn't have a name?
No.
We should appeal to the audience to give it a name.
Yeah, maybe you can do it.
So what made you want to start making your own instruments?
I started building my own instruments, alternative instruments, because I never learned an ordinary instrument.
Okay.
And I tried to build something for non-musicians. And this is not the only stuff I built. I was invited with my orchestra a few years ago. It's called the Krachkisten Orchestra. And we are, I think, 15 or 20 guys, boys and girls, playing on self-made instruments. Nobody's preparing before a concert. You're just sitting behind the instrument and start improvising.
It seems like a really good way to get around the fact that with other instruments you have to train for years and years to be really, really, really good at them. Just make your own and then be the best person in the world at that instrument.
Yeah, that's the idea, actually.
All right, awesome. If people want to listen to more of your music, where can they get it?
My name is Tintin Patrone. I'm a sound artist from Hamburg, and you can look it up in the internet. There's some videos of my performances. And you can see what other instruments I've built, actually, and yeah.
What are some of the other instruments you've built?
A giant piano.
Are they all animals? Piano, a giant piano. Shaped
piano.
like an octopus?
Octopus? What?
Yeah?
No.
That's my favorite animal. If you could make an octopus.
No, I'm concentrating on birds at the moment.
Only. Okay, that's, they are musical. Probably more musical than
There's
octopuses
a
are.
connection.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you very much. Tintin, everybody. Oh. There's me trying to be helpful. It's time for the Most Amazing Game Award. Here are the nominees.
Bare tænk på, der er noget, jeg gerne vil fortælle dig.
Kom. Kom bare. Ja. Det er min hemmelighed.
And to present this award, we have the winner from last year, Llaura. I think this is fine. We don't need two microphones.
No, perfect.
So, hey, how are you?
Hey, Jordan.
Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, it's very good.
Good, good.
Yep.
You nervous?
Yeah, pretty nervous.
Okay. How did it feel when you won last year?
Unexpected. I'm very nervous also. I can't believe I'm presenting it to the winner this year. It's like a fantastic honor and stuff. I feel like really lucky being part of this and everything.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Llaura won for her game Curtain, I think, last year.
I hope you think. Yes.
Yes. I mean, because you've so many great games that I just forgot.
Thank you. Yes.
How was the judging this year? What was it like?
Yeah, it was a really good process. So to kind of like to move towards the most amazing game, like this year, this game kind of almost came out of nowhere for us. I think we just started sharing it around and talking to each other about it, and then we started to recognize what to us felt like a very fresh and interesting voice, and a kind of thing that we hadn't seen in a lot of the games we played and a lot of the games in the indie space in general. It both had a kind of a real sincerity and maturity, and came from like a very different voice, but then also at the same time a playfulness and a kind of a willingness to experiment and kind of like throw away any of the kind of conventions and norms that I guess most games sometimes kind of get shackled with. So if everyone's ready, without further ado, I will open this fantastic envelope. It's going to be kind of hard. Can someone grab my like microphone? Thank you, Sebastian. Excellent. Okay, here we go. Most Amazing Game Award for Amaze 2016. Drum roll. And the award goes to Trina, Mads, Lisa, Bjorn for Cosmic Top Secret.
Far, jeg tænkte på, der er noget, jeg gerne vil fortælle dig.
Kom. Kom bare. Ja.
Well, that's fine, thanks. Thank you. Are you sure? I think it's a mistake. Because I have a problem now, because the game is pretty much about not doing what you're supposed to do, and not going for winning, and not really caring about where to go and what the other people want, where they want to go. So I can't accept it. I'm sorry, but I have to give it back to you. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's why I love so much working with you, Trine. Yeah, I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you for everyone who stopped by and played our game at the exhibition. I'm a little overwhelmed. It's really nice being here, and you're so sweet, all of you, and we love you. And we'd love to come back every year and year and year, even though the location will change, will follow you. Thank you so much. Nobody mentioned, no one forgotten. Well, I'd like to thank everybody at home, especially their hardcores.
I love this passing of the mic business. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations to all the winners. Has everyone had a good evening? We're running on time, so we could do that again. Has everyone had a good evening? Do you think that Amaze 2016 has been a success? Me too. Me too. I have had a fantastic week. I've played some great games, I've met some really cool people, and this year, my laptop wasn't even stolen. No, I'm kidding. I mean, it wasn't, it's right, I left it with William and he's not going anywhere. That's the last one. I won't tell any more, I promise. So the awards are over. It's time for everyone to go and play some more games, listen to some great music. Tomorrow there's a game jam. So for anyone who's played some games and has some great ideas now, from 12 till 8 p.m. tomorrow in the co-working space, you can look it up on the website. There is a game jam happening. Hope to see some of you there. But for now, I think we need to keep the judges and the winners behind for some photos. But for everybody else, I'll see you next year, 26th to the 29th of April. Thank you very much.